Hello every human watching this video. I am going to do some checkmates because why not? Ignore my voice because I have a fever. And the 20 subscriber special requires me not to be sick, so it'll get delayed until the weekend or the next one because I can only do it on weekend when I have free time. Yay! So I'm going to do most of the checkmates that are like kind of hard, but the ones I can actually do and don't take like 5 hours for me, like this, and this, this, and this. Not the insane one because I already have a whole video dedicated to it. So 3 bishops and a knight. Type of bishop and knight checkmate without the bishop and knight. Infinite bishop and knight. Wait, let me just increase the brightness. Yeah, because well, I couldn't even see anything. Sorry. So this is actually pretty easy if you know the technique. This, no, you need to this seems good. Okay, now here, no, this isn't that good of a move. Probably this, yeah, this. Now let's just stop it from going away. Oh, and thanks to me being sick, I can actually upload a video which would be the time right after I get from school, which is 2:30 p.m. right now, at least in India. Since I know where you live, I don't know what time your school ends or what time it is at your place. And also I'm okay, defend. Just we have to reroute. Okay, now this is getting hard for some reason. Okay, this. I like this distant opposition thing where it's still opposition but it's more squares away, if I can say that. Reroute. Okay, now this. I think I have to deliver a check. Okay. Okay, good. I think we have a force mate. Let me just calculate. Here, which means the king would end up back. So no, we have to reroute this pony. Let's play waiting move. Give this check so that we can deliver mate. Yeah. Now 2 ponies and 2 bishops, which is actually harder for some reason. But when I basically actually kind of use Stockfish to do this. I like make Stockfish do these mates hundreds of times, and then I just kind of see the mating patterns it uses, and then I just apply them. At least for the ones with regular pieces, because I kind of spawn it on an 8x8 board. So that's how I'm able to do a lot of these. And a lot of them are just hope chess. Okay, no, so this. I think this. God, why do I have to get sick? God. Okay, so now this excuse my excuse me for my fever. I didn't ask for it. Kind of, I mean, like I'm actually kind of okay with fevers, to be honest, because skip school. In the school is definitely not torture over here. Definitely. It's kind of torture, I mean. If you say like the whatever, I mean. This. Nice. We are now about to checkmate. Now I think we have forced mate. No, never mind. You see, we have to stop it from escaping. Of course. This thing hates me. I think we have to play a waiting move, yeah. So that check. No. Okay, so it's official that this mate is kind of hard, to be honest. This. I'm just gonna make this go far. Yeah, now it's force mate. Yeah. Let me just draw the arrows because well, this defend this, while this also, you see, kind of crisscross applesauce, whatever, I guess. Okay, this looks like hell, so let me just highlight the squares that the pieces control. First, the ponies, the king, and Bishi. One, two, three, 1, 2. Yeah, it's made, definitely. This does look like hell, but it is made. This is easy. I think you should need a tutorial. This is actually hard. Yeah. Let me do this one, because this, even though being the first medium that I ever did, it's still hard. It's actually one of the hardest ones, because I can't use like Stockfish to kind of analyze the mating patterns or appears in a I want checkmate video, I guess. Okay, check. Okay, nope. This, check here. That's why I'm saying this is hard. Oh god, this is hell. I feel like my insides are burning. Okay, now it doesn't feel that bad, but it still feels horrible. Nope. Okay, this. God, I didn't mean to kill it. Okay, now this. No. The Archbishop doesn't go with my will. Exactly. Okay, yeah, it made in one. Can you see it? Yeah, of course. Yeah, no. And tower. Okay, no. Push. Okay, now. Check. Mate. And the explanation is that the rooks cover these files, the knight covered these squares, and the pawn delivers the mate. This one, which is kind of easy but hard. There's no definitive strategy to this. You kind of just have to analyze the legal moves and kind of play hope chess. I don't think there's any strategy, but if you have one, cool for you. Check. Check. Yeah. And again, if I have to explain the mate to this general royal horse king, I mean it's called a royal centaur, at least according to a naviary or however it's pronounced, the creator. Now let's do this hard one, which should be classified as medium, at least in my opinion. It just takes time, but it's still easy. I mean, this. Okay, now this. I think you are hearing the conversation in the background, but it doesn't have anything to do with me. I don't know if you to do with. And okay, this. Okay, no. Let's undo. Okay then. It's official that whatever, I guess. I actually may have a dengue, whatever you call it. I mean, I don't care, because the symptoms are of that. Waiting move. So explanation is easy. The king controls this file, the rook controls this, and the ponies control this one. Two kings and rook, which, even though as a easy strategy, takes time. This, okay, no, yeah, it's kind of forced. Check, so that we get ahead of the king. Now we have to bring the other king. No. So now we have reached this point. Basically, I kind of used I want checkmate strategy but modified it to make it better. And the point of the moves I'm making is to make the kings get as close as possible to each other, while the rook maneuvers, which I make, actually prevent the king from escaping from the opposition. Since the king was trying to escape this way, the rook blocks it. And then when they are kind of in between each other, the three kings, two which are mine, you bring the one of the kings closer. Now in this case you would play a waiting move so that you can mate it. Again, this is why they need to be in opposition all at once. There's no other way to do it. Now I'm going to do this one. And if you know any of these, please make a video explaining to me how to. And by the way, this one is hard because all the bishops are the same color square. That's why like if they're two different square bishops, they're kind of classified as different pieces. For good reason, I guess. Classified. Now, Empress and Horsey. We have to kind of make the knight go ahead of the king. Good. Now we have to bring the king in from the other direction. Now this seems cool. Now bring the pony. Okay, no. This seemed like a good move, and so does this. Now bring the pony. This. Now we have mate in 2. Check. And the again explanation is pony controls this. Empress gives the checkmate. And the king controls the rest squares. That's why we need the king. And that's it for this video. Now bye, because I think